You can now take your idea for an app with zero coding experience using AI and create a full web app. These are the best two tools for code generation and for deployment to take your ideas and create a full web app. So this app right here on the left is by far the best AI tool for code generation. You just type what you want your website to look like, feel like, all the different features, how to organize the data, and it adds all the different files necessary to run the code so that it can run on the internet. However, it's really hard to deploy websites effectively. However, the best tool for deploying websites on the market right now, and that makes it the easiest, is Replit. So I use Cursor to generate all the code, and I connect it to Replit so I can see it in real time. If I were to ask for these changes right here, I can press Command-Shift-Enter, and it will literally begin to edit the code, right? And it says, okay, now it's going to look into script editor, and it's looking at my instructions. And now it's saying, certainly, I'll modify this. And we can watch it. I can press this control panel, and we can see what it's doing. So it's making all these different changes. It just finished, and here it says accept all. Notice how there's been no change over here. Now let's hit accept all, save all. Look at that. It completely changed the website right here on the right. And it actually, I think it did a decent job. Yes. So obviously some of the formatting isn't great, but I can say, can you make the arrows, right? I don't want this like arrow background right here. Can you make the arrows have no background color, just put the arrows in white? And now it's going back to town. Now we're just going to hit accept all. And look at that right there. Now we have these changes right here. And this is exactly what I was asking for, right? So I can click on this one right here and I can add some music here. This is an app I'm making for my team. Can you have the buttons on the right sidebar match the color of the block instead of being only blue? Generating. Let's see if that works. So in theory, if we press this red one, it should match. Yep. And let's try the purple one here. Yep. So in this video, Ansh is actually going to explain how to set up Cursor to be fully synced with Replit. And the process seems a little weird at first, I will admit, but once you get it down, it takes like 3 or 4 minutes to just very quickly set up Cursor to be fully synced with Replit, which allows you to download the template that we created last week for free and download it. And so it has all of the packages necessary to deploy on Replit. So that means if you use the template and then hook it up with Cursor, you can begin just using the English language to create websites. And there's no copying and pasting involved. Just typing on the left window, automatic syncing to edit the entire code base on Replit, and then you can deploy it straight to the internet and hook it up to whatever domain that you want. In this video, we made an AI clone of Trello, and we added multiple AI features. And we did it in about 6 or 7 Cursor prompts, which uses Claude 3.5 Sonnet. It took 20 minutes, and I still have never written a single line of code, even though I've been making apps with code every single day for the past 48 days. And so I'm really excited for this video. Okay, so the first step is we are going to hit template 1. Now we're going to use this template, Cursor. Number 1, and we are going to create a new project with our template. Now, I will let you take it from here. So we're going to open up Cursor, and now what?
Now, we're on Cursor, click the terminal button at the bottom right. So you've gotten this terminal opened up.
Yep.
And over here, you're going to click Command K. And we are going to generate an SSH key, which is essentially a password. So what we're going to tell Cursor is generate SSH key for Replit, name it Replit, and copy the public key to the clipboard.
And submit.
Yep. Submit. And we can click on the terminal. It just entered this like
And we hit
code
enter.
here, and we just click enter. We run it, and it's generating this public key. So Rally already did this, so you can override it. That's totally fine.
It's yes is fine.
Yes is fine. And you can click enter.
So when it says enter a passphrase, I'm just going to press enter and then enter again, right?
Yeah. You don't need to enter a passphrase. And now you should have copied this SSH key to the clipboard. Now we
it happens automatically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens automatically. Now we search for SSH in Replit. We go to the keys section in SSH, and we can add a key, call it whatever you want, and paste what you just copied.
And we paste it in, and we're just going to call this Cursor 2. And now we're going to add SSH key.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to
go to connect in the SSH tab, and we're going to copy that shell command.
Yep.
Now we're going to go back to Cursor, and we're going to click open with SSH in the middle of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to paste the command we just copied. And we're going to click on the add new SSH host right there. And then we're going to paste the command again and click enter. And you can just click the first one.
Click this.
Yes. And now in the bottom right, click connect. You want to continue?
Continue?
Yes.
Nice.
So if you want to do this for another Replit, make sure you create a new host and paste your command from that Replit in.
Yeah,
now
and then hit add new host.
Yeah, add new host. Now we want to make sure we open the folder.
Okay, open folder. And this should be cursor number 1.
Yeah, or the name of your project if you named it something else.
And we hit OK.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Let's go. So in theory, if we run this template, which should be operational, we just need to add our Firebase keys, which we can do really quickly. So let's just go to Firebase, and we're going to go to the console. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I'm going to open in split view like this. What we're going to do is I'm going to create a project, and we're going to call this Cursor 1 and continue. And we're going to enable, and what we can do while this is loading is we can open up our secrets tab in Replit, which will, so we've connected Cursor to Replit. Now we need to connect Replit to the Firebase, which stores all the data and allows people to sign in. That Cursor will, since it can read all the project files, it'll know how to write code so that it stores things in the right place, which is really cool. So we can hit continue, and we are going to create a web app like this, and we are just going to type in app 44. Doesn't matter what you put there. And then this will create an app, and this is going to give us the tokens that we need to place here. And so I'm going to quickly, and you want to keep these secret. And we can go like this, and we can continue to console, and we can add all the secrets. And then what we're going to want to do is copy this dev domain and then go through this process. Just follow along. This will all make sense in a second. So we're going to go to Firestore database, and all we need to do is create a database, storage, and authentication. If you've been following along and creating apps with the template, you've probably done this multiple times already. We're creating a Firestore database. We need to do authentication. Get started. First thing that I do is I'm just going to go to settings, authorize domains, add a domain. We're adding this dev URL domain so we can actually we can sign in this development environment. Now, sign in method, we're going to hit Google, enable, and then just do the default email. Doesn't really matter. Then what we're going to do is last one, build storage, get started. Start in test mode, always test mode. So now that that's loading, I'm just going to go ahead and refresh this. So we can go here. Okay. So we can now open up Cursor.
So Cursor, it's like Replit, but it's running on your own computer. But it has a lot more powerful AI features. So why don't we just press Command I?
Command I.
Okay, cool. So this is your Composer, which is probably the most powerful Cursor feature. You need Cursor Pro for this. You can click the settings icon in the top right corner. They can click on features, or sorry, beta features, and enable Composer.
Change the create new post page and make it look way cooler and modern. We'll see what happens. So, and then you're gonna, do you hit Command Shift Enter for this? Like to run it with the full code base, right?
Yeah, I think you can do that. Yeah, I usually give it the exact files, but like I feel like we can just give it the whole code base.
Yeah, when you get started, I feel like you should do, like, sometimes I don't know which files it needs to change.
Exactly. Just give it the whole code base. It'll figure it out. It actually doesn't upload all the files. It's really smart. And first it checks which files it needs to upload from the code base based on your prompt. And so it goes one by one in all the files, sees which files it needs to upload, and then only uses those. And now we have something done.
Yeah, and so here we can see that it only changed the add post, right? Am I reading this right? So it changed the add post. Oh, and I need to hit accept. And so these are the ones it's going to change right here.
Yes.
And we can hit accept, and I can hit accept. And there you go. You see it just changed. It didn't change super drastically, but like it's a lot cleaner. Like, and we can just open this up full screen too. I want this to be a Trello clone. I want to create an app that is exactly like Trello, that has boards, lists, and cards, and categories, which should be colored drop down, and the default ones should be project and idea. The user should be able to create more. Okay. And then should that be good, you think?
Yeah, I think that should be good.
So we can actually click on card and we can see what it's doing. So it's creating a new file called card. It already did that. Now it's going to create a file called list. It just created that. Now it's creating board.tsx.
It hasn't been saved.
How do you tell when it's done?
You go back to the first tab in the Composer where it says Composer, and it should like be done in terms of like, you know.
Okay, so it's done. So we're going to accept all. Should I refresh this or should I just leave it?
Yeah, just accept and save, and it should refresh automatically.
Accept,
although
save all.
It's telling us to do a couple more things in the chat. So let's follow its instructions.
Okay.
Yeah, just say keep going, and then it'll make the changes. And while we're making the changes, anytime it says to install something, the Composer doesn't have access to the terminal or to install any packages. So that's a little tricky part, right? So we want to make sure we can install things. So whenever it says, oh, install this package, we want to go back to Replit, go to the shell in Replit.
So we're going to go to shell and we're going to paste this in.
Yeah, we have to do npm space I space this. We're just trying to install this.
Okay, npm I this.
Yeah.
Okay, so on normally it says to do npm. Did it have it there or
No, it didn't. But we didn't tell the composer that we were working in Replit. If we had, it
got
would
it?
probably tell us to do that.
Yeah,
So we
because
can,
I mean, it is Claude, and Claude
yeah.
always does that too. So accept all. Oh, wow.
Okay,
Create a new
nice.
board. So this is our board. And so
Hmm.
each board has a list, let's say videos. We can create coding projects. And then within coding projects, we can do Trello, right? The app that we're working on right now, Trello app. Add a card. Nice. Looks good. Trello app. Maybe we want to make a Notion app. Maybe we want to make a real-time chatbot app. Oh, it's like super responsive. I like it. So let's click on this. Let's see what happens. Wow, we can add a description. Description color, we can change it to blue. Let's see what that looks like. Category is an idea. Save changes. Okay, so now we see that the Trello app is now blue, and I don't see anything on the front. So let's go
Can you
ahead.
drag and drop too into
Ooh,
videos?
oh, no way. Wait,
Maybe add a
wait,
card in videos.
oh, yeah, it doesn't stay. So now let's just tell it everything that went wrong. So board is looking good, but can't drag the cards to a new location. Also, can you add due dates in the
Cards.
card details? Here, it's done, and we're gonna hit accept and save. Okay, so we're gonna create a new board. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, did you save? Did you save the files? Oh, so if you click save while you're in a current file, it only saved the card file. So click on Composer and click on
Oh,
accept
I
all.
didn't hit accept all.
Yeah,
Okay, we're
yeah.
learning how to use it. Okay, I need to press accept all. And
There we
there
go.
it did. It changed it right in front of us. And so now we can actually go back to our original board,
Yeah.
which is Riley and Ansh, Board of Greatness. There we go. We see idea right there listed. And now we can actually select a due date. I want to add image uploads. I want to add image uploads to the card. Display as a thumbnail for the card. If you upload many images, choose the first one uploaded. You should also be able to upload videos. All right, let's see. This is insane. This is gonna change my life, dude. This is a trip 3 times as fast probably. Once I get it down.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's changing the code directly, so that makes sense. The green ones, yep.
And I think we are set. Now let's hit accept all, save all. Okay, look at this. Now in real time, right here, it's just done. Tasks, cursor, front end, AI features, which we should add pretty soon right now, actually, because I'm feeling hyped about it. Design. I don't know. This is just an example. So now, in theory, based on my instructions, it should fill out this bar. And so I should press this. Nice, nice, nice. Save changes. Let's go like this. Save changes. And it has it right here listed on the front. And it should also have the ability to add an image. So we are 2 for 2. Let's add this screenshot of the topic API key. Let's save the changes. And we have it right here listed just like this. Look at that. And so we can go real-time chatbot app. And it only makes sense that we add the Flux to this. This is awesome, dude. Oh, I'm fired up. And so let's just
we can add
choose.
AI. Let's do it.
So we're going to open up another Replit, which is this one right here. And I'm going to fork it. This is one we've already set up. So we're going to go to deployments. We're going to grab this link right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and paste this into Cursor.
I think a better way to do this would be to make a file. And the reason why is because the composer is not very good at outputting like text, right? So let's just copy all this code and we can put it into a file.
Add file.
just add
Okay.
file.
And then put
Call
backend.py.
Yeah, sure.
And then paste in this code right here.
Yeah,
So we're going to paste in this backend right here.
cool.
And
Make sure
then
to
I'm
save
going.
that file.
Oh, where?
So
How?
just press Command S to save, and you can
Should I
actually
say-
reference the file. So you can click at, like put the at
Ah.
sign, and type the name of the file.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so it's called backend py. This is mirroring the backend on a Replit project.
You
How
can
should
just
we word
say
this?
it's deployed on the URL.
Okay,
and
it's
then give it the
deployed
URL.
on the URL. I want to be able to use Flux to generate images within cards. Oh, no. I want to use Flux to generate an image automatically every time I
Change the card title or name, create a new card.
or no. I every time I create a card in a list called images.
Nice, I like it.
Whenever a new board is created, this should be a default list that starts out on every board. Okay, that starts out on every board. So when a card is created within this list, use Flux to generate an image and upload it to card details, which will then be the thumbnail. So I'll just,
Yeah.
Okay, run it.
Yep.
Is that one deployed currently?
Yes, it is.
Okay, it is done already.
It is done.
And so then we would need to go to the backend py and copy this and paste it into the backend, right?
Well, it didn't make any changes to the backend PY because we.
Oh, it didn't make
see-
any.
Yeah, because our backend template already has a Flux endpoint. Like we set it up with Flux endpoint and OpenAI endpoint and a few other endpoints. So for most use cases, the backend actually won't need any changes. It'll just need the URL, and hopefully
Nice.
it works. Let's test it out.
All right, accept, save. Oh, it added the images.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Right, so now we can hit add a card. Oh, we need to hit the add a title. Okay, that's good. We can say work on art project. Let's see. So now it should be something related to art project. Oh, I don't even know if I specified based on the title.
Let's see.
But it can be. All right, so work on art projects. Oh, wow.
That was fast.
Nice. And it is. It's based on the thing, right? Like play basketball. Throw the football off of a cliff. I want you to completely revamp the look of the site to match the Roman Empire. And oh wow, it updated 6 different pages here.
Now it's done.
All right, so now we're gonna hit accept all. Now we have,
Nice.
and it just does this right here. That's so cool. Hello. Ooh, nice font.
I wonder if the tasks use Roman numerals.
Ooh.
Oh no, but it's a checkbox. Never mind.
Yeah. And when I create a card within that list, it should use AI to generate a description and the steps and use Flux to generate an image?
Yeah, sure. Oh, you did chat with Codebase, yeah? Command Shift Enter.
I think I did, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's on each. Okay, so that's fine. Let's test it. Let's test it. It's fine. Let's see. Add a card. Create a Trello clone on using Replit and CLAUDE. So we got a syntax error. That's good.
Yeah. We should
we just
put this whole thing into...
we got this error. This is so much faster. This is actually crazy how much faster this is. I'm going to refresh this. All right, so let's paste that in. Add card. Oh my, look, it even added this Trello board. Oh, it added the image. It's not getting the... maybe the Anthropic will probably take longer. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think what makes me feel like that's not going to work. Oh, it did work.
Oh, wow. It worked. Let's go. That's crazy. There is still an error. Warning each child in the... I don't even care. Let's just throw it in. Like,
that's an easy error.
Okay, all features worked. All features worked, but we just got this error, and I'll paste that in. Add a new card here. So create a iPhone app. And so we're going to add this card, and within 3 seconds, it should add an iPhone. There we go. And that's freaking awesome. And there you go. You see that how it switched from blue to white? That tells me that it's in there, uncategorized. And now let's test it. See? It works properly.
Subscribing to this channel will be the best decision you've ever made. Do it now.